been fiddling about with the priorities. I think pumping money into the economy might not be the worst idea, because that'll increase our GDP, which gives us more investment points, which means everything goes up faster. So we're going to pump money into economy. We're going to pump a little bit into welfare just because I think the United States needs it. You know, we've reduced the spoils a little bit because, to be honest, I've got loads of money. I don't need more money. So all that's doing is... What does this do? Completing the spoils priority gains 73 income, increases inequality and decreases democracy. Right. And significantly increases global greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Right. So you know what? We should probably just stop that. In fact, I'm going to stop looting the country, and we're going to pump a little bit more money into the economy and into welfare. The United States, I think we're going to do something similar. That's Russia. I know what the United States looks like. Thank you. We're going to do a little bit more welfare there. Just because, you know, yes, we're the Illuminati, but we've got to keep people, you know, mellow. Got to keep them people mellow. And also it kind of like, you know, helps the country all in all. So I think we're going to go with that. Does the economy give... Is that just means... So the economy increases the greenhouse gases by a small amount. Inequality by 0.7. Increases money. That. And then we already get a little bit of money from each control point anyway. So it'll give us more... What gives more investment points? GDP does. Right. So if we increase GDP... If we increase GDP, then we'll get more investment points. That's fine. That's what we're going to go with. We're going to beef up our economy. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And how long before we get a nice space station thingy? Hello. How long before you're finished? Completed by the 29th. Ooh, only a few days. Oh, exciting. Okay, I've also noticed the resistance keeps trying to increase public order.
Cleaning things up.
Like,
prepping for next
fuck
mission.
off. It's mine.
Prepping for next mission.
This is my
Wrapping
country,
up
you jerks. Why are we poor? Oh, is it because technology? Don't have any projects. Let's go with our pipe radiator. Oh, I fucking love a pipe radiator. Let's get an energy lab. Fuck it. Let's do energy lab. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we've actually got quite a lot of science. Not doing too bad on the old science there, which is quite exciting. Got a little space station up. It's all looking pretty rosy. Apart from the alien invasion, of course. Okay. Wait. What? Did I build the wrong thing? What did I build? Space dock. I did build a space dock. Okay. Okay. So... You're always 15 seconds from whatever the fuck you're talking about. That's literally what I pay you for, is just to tell me you're 15 seconds away from doing something. Right, so can I build in space? What does it cost to build in space? Do we need the resource? I'm sure we don't need the resources, right? That would be insane. Do I need to do something? Oh, it's because you're not powered. Okay, so I shut you down. I shut you down, and I turn you on. Baby. Space station. Still not letting me do it. Do I need to like build it here? How do I build stuff? Do I need... Oh. Shush. Who has high gain? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I don't quite understand how we're supposed to build shit at this. I feel like there's something I'm missing, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. I guess maybe I just don't have enough resources regardless. Maybe I just need to get the boost. How long is that going to take me? Okay, so we get monthly income of 4. We need 56. We're at 30. I think I just need to like just chill. I think I just need to chill. So let's
reporting in.
Send you to go and investigate.
We'll see what we can find.
Activity. Wait,
Standing by.
More than one alien activity. Where the fuck did you go?
What's the op?
Oh shit. There's abductions kicking off all over the place.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, you can't do
Ready
that.
to go.
You can, but you can
Ready
inspire.
to go.
You are going to investigate the shit here.
Investigating alien site.
Ready.
Yes. You are going to inspire.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Your orders.
Attaboy. We're going to scan
Sitting
here.
a watch.
Let's do a little surveillance
What's the
there.
op?
And you are going to... I think we'll also go... I'm just going to survey
Initiating recon.
because there's a guy there, and that feels... I guess they could be investigating the alien. Molten salt batteries. It's like being on Twitter,
Eyes
isn't it?
up.
Haunted forest. Several people have been reporting missing after failing to return from a local forest in Minneapolis region. Rumors already spread the forest of Minneapolis are haunted. I mean, maybe. We can... just spooky bedtime story. Aliens performed 2 abductions. Oh, don't want that. What's this one do? We've got a 20% chance of critical failure. They'll perform 4 abductions. Humanity First can do that. The servants can do that. We'll just dispatch the expedition, I guess. Now, search parties failed to find anything useful. Nonetheless, being seen to do something has reassured the population. Trigger site, they performed 1 abduction, but that's it.
Recon complete. We found something.
Stupid haunted fucking forests. We do have... we can undertake assigned combat training projects. National investment points. We direct military priority increased by 5%. National investment build... okay, so basically military stuff is increased if we do that, which... not super useful for us, all in all. What's going on here? Oh, Project Exodus is kicking ass. China has an open control point. Yes, I'm sure it does. However, it's going to be tricky to grab, being that we're already at the cap. And plus, China is way worse to take than the United States. Like, it's so much more awkward. Is there more alien activity?
We'll recon the site.
Ready for my mission.
Oh, yeah. Jesus, it's all kicking off. It is all kicking off. Okay, we want to do a little public campaign here, because the resistance keeps
We
doing...
must persuade the people.
keeps
Ready
doing
to
bullshit. Project Exodus. Project Exodus, I don't really mind about those guys, to be honest. I'd be more than happy to be chill with them. So I wonder if we could get an on-aggression with them. And just... like the servants. Yeah, those guys suck. The Cooperate guys, they suck. The Academy kind of suck, but well, we can leave them alone for a minute. We mostly need to concentrate on, like, getting stuff into space. Is there anyone we can investigate? Who are we investigating? I don't know. That guy. Let's investigate that guy instead.
Eyes on target.
How much shops do we
Standing
have?
by for orders.
3.9. Oof. That's pretty shit. What else do you have? 10. I reckon we can boost that a
I'll
little bit.
ensure their loyalty.
Where to?
Let's have a look at the council. Do we have any potential spaces or anyone? Oh, hello. Anyone who can level up? Administration. Just makes sense. Spaceflight Fogan 4%. That's not the worst thing. I do like the espionage. This would give you a bunch of things that you don't currently have. Investigate council. So if we have those things, I mean, investigation's not great, but it's not bad. So we're going to give you that. Anyone else? No. Can I get Interpol? I need to be government. So the only person equipper is you. We've got 6 of 6. Interpol is a 2. Oh, that's the ones I've already got, that's why. I don't think any of these are... I mean, plus 35 science is quite nice, but that's quite expensive. The DEA is expensive. It doesn't really do very much for us. Not going to even attempt to pronounce that. That's quite nice, though. But we don't have a council from Germany, so we can't actually equip it. And none of that is realistically that useful. I mean, it's fine, but I think we're pretty good at the moment. I could... Have we got defend on here? No. Yes, we do. Until 15th of April 2024, so fairly soon. So we will defend our interests over there. Oh no. Xenoforms detected in Bamako region. Detect what appears to be alien microbes and plants in Bamako region of Mali. They are thriving and threatening to displace a native biota, which strangely does not seem to be resisting their advances to the degree we would expect. A direct application of force, either via a council mission or army operation, will be able to reduce or even eliminate its spread. We will begin preparation for a research project to better understand this phenomena. So where is that? Where's Mali these days? I'm sure the project
We found
will
nothing
pop
of
up.
note.
Wherever
Tracking
the fuck
failed.
it is.
You'd think a threat this big would finally make us abandon old grudges and band together. But humanity always finds a way to hurt itself, doesn't it? Commander Fiona Ayawade, undated letter.
Whether embracing egalitarian ideals or enforcing authoritarian edicts, maintaining the cohesion of a nation is challenging work and prone to collapse even during the natural ebb and flow of societal progress. As populations across the world contend with the new reality that an extrasolar species has turned its eyes upon us, the challenge is far greater than ever before, and we can no longer look to our own history of solutions or predictions. Will these aliens bring enlightenment or extermination? Will their arrival herald a new age of opportunity or result in curtailing of freedom? And, most of all, how will each given nation respond to this unprecedented visitation? Each society's reaction to this seismic event will shape the destiny of every new person within its hierarchy for decades to come. New policies, new laws, and a breathtaking amount of bureaucracy will be required if any semblance of order is to be maintained. The world's leaders must prepare accordingly. Yep, they won't. So we've got arrival law. Love a good arrival law. Holy shit. Okay,
Where
so
do you
if
need
we
me?
have a... Ah, there we go. Right, so...
Acknowledged. We are going in.
Ready for my mission.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Ooh, creepy. Right, so there's like some alien shit growing there, which is not ideal. To be brutally honest.
Standing by for orders.
You've got a 65% chance, and we can increase that a little bit. We'll increase them again. Ops is just very difficult to get your hands on.
Where do you need me?
So we can. I want to keep inspiring our peeps until they're like super fucking inspired.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
I want these guys shitting enthusiasm. Not literally. That would probably require a doctor's visit. Is it worth maybe doing an investigation down here? Just to
initiating
recon. If they're up to stuff down there, are they? Are they? Are they? I guess we could send you down there. Is there anyone?
Acknowledged.
Can you? You can't assault that. Which is a shame. Because, no, your command's actually.
Where do you need me?
Your command's really good.
What's the op?
Where to?
You've got the best command. You've got like okay commands. It's only 33%. You know what? 33% chance.
Ready.
Give it a punt. Give him a punt. You, 6%. That's just very suspicious. Why are you so hard to spot? Alright, well, instead, I'm going to come over here and do a little public...
we'll make our appeal.
Public campaign, because it looks like some other factions are doing shenanigans.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Nice. A critical success. We just don't know how successful it actually was, but we know it was critically successful. We've completed the Alien Flora project. There was a finite amount to be gleaned from our study of the vegetative life form we have dubbed Xenoflora, but not a lack of trying. The issue is that we have thus far been unable to fully crack its genetic makeup, for elements thereof are so. Elements thereof are so. For a lack of a better word, alien, as to be... Why don't you just go, it's alien? As to be thoroughly inscrutable to us at this present time. Neither have we been able to divine any clues as to its origin, other than to say it's most certainly not of this earth. While we've been previously observed some correlation between xenoflora growth and alien crash sites, causation now seems highly probable. Even its behaviour supports this conclusion. It spreads faster than any terrestrial flora or even fungus, and with an eerie, almost machine-like regularity. To suggest that xenoflora has in some way genetically altered or even wholly designed would not be unreasonable. If left unchecked, it would very likely colonise a region in record time, preventing the growth of all other flora. To what end? We do not yet know. It would therefore be prudent to find a way to limit the organism's spread, whether through military or biological means. Okay, let's go with augmented. It's actually very expensive, so let's get something cheap. Liquid hydrogen containment? Sure. Let's do that. Also, I've just realised there's like... Oh my god, it's all over the fucking place. That can't be good. More popular in the Ivory Coast. Have they now? Have they now? Yeah, I'll be honest. It looks like there's a lot of alien activity in West Africa at the moment. Like a lot of activity. There's xenoflora all over the place. There's abductions. Let us... Right.
Standing by.
You gonna go and...
Heading to the LZ.
Acknowledged.
Smash that. I need you to...
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Reporting
Please. You can investigate
we'll
the activity there.
Standing by.
And you can... If we increase that to 68% chance, it's not
Reporting
bad.
in.
We'll do that, and then we can increase public opinion here just a little bit. Yeah, money's...
Making our case.
Money's not really a problem, so we could do something like that. That's fine. The European Union is asking its ally, the United States of America, to attack Guyana. I don't even know where that is. No. Where? Where the fuck? Where is that?
The less we burn, the longer we will survive. And the less we depend upon burning our natural resources, the fewer territorial conflicts we will suffer. It is forever bewildering to me how few of us can accept this simple concept. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, Lecture at Beyond Fossil Fuels Conference.
Electrostatic propulsion, in which an electrical field is applied to the ions within a propellant in the desired direction of acceleration, is nothing new. Already we have probes which ionize xenon gas in order to create limited thrust. This is possible only in the vacuum of space, for such propulsion methods could overcome neither air resistance nor gravitational pull. However, even if the repellent is ejected some 20 times faster than from a classical chemical thruster, the sheer electrical power required to sustain it currently makes it unfeasible for larger craft, let alone to achieve takeoff or landing. As new technologies enable greater levels of on-board electrical power, electrical propulsion can become more of a reality. However, the likes of griddle ion drives, Hall effect thrusters and high-efficiency multi-stage plasma thrusters offer great potential for longer, further-reaching missions, thanks to successful experiments with an array of rare gases and liquid metals as propellants. Our researchers have been able to create moderate electrostatic thrust that is sustained for far longer than any known chemical method and uses far less propellant. By building upon these principles, they believe we can not only create faster craft, but potentially also devastating energy weapons, and even devise methods of containing unstable, deadly plasma. Right, now you're talking my language.
By the numbers.
Nice.
The defense was too strong.
Never mind. Oh, it's 69 out of 68. Shame. Although it does
Here's
look
what
like
we have found.
the other AI factions are wiping out the Xeno fungus. Oh, that's like the is it Xenofungus? I guess it is Xenofungus. So
At your service.
So we don't yet have the requisites. Doobie what's it? Still, we can
Going in hot.
hit that.
At your service.
Let's just give
I'll
it a
speak with them.
little attempt.
What's the ob? Ready for orders.
We're going to
Your orders?
continue this because it definitely looks like we're sort of battling for hearts and minds
I will tell our story.
in the United
Ready.
States. So we'll keep that up. And do we have anything else? You can see some more armies are now popping up. So initially, only really larger countries have them. The United States has the most. China, India, Russia have some, and no one else really has any armies. But as the game goes on, you can see they start accumulating them. And to be honest, the servants, if they can get hold of it, particularly if they can get hold of like China or India, things can go south very quickly because they tend to just chuck everything into military. Because they kind of like the idea of like conventionally just taking over the world. So that's not great. So even if you don't like building armies, you kind of need to keep them on side just in case the servants get their hands on something. I'm gonna do that.
At your service.
Is there only that one? I mean, you could try and
Gear
help
up.
out there as well if we can wipe out the Xenoflora.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Oh, lovely. So I've been fiddling around with Dewey here, and now he's got very standardized stats. I mean, they're not high, but he can pretty much turn his hand to anything, can Dewey? And that's because we've given him the International Monetary Fund, which has then given him additional 8. I mean, it costs 3 itself, but then you get a total of 8 additional administration. And so he's managed to equip Interpol. So, I mean, he's a very busy boy if he's running all of these organizations. I mean, he's running the International Monetary Fund, Interpol, and the 3rd US Special Forces Group, which, I'm going to be honest, I struggled to do the washing on time. So fuck knows how Dewey's doing it, but he is. Good lad. So, I mean, we could even equip the... I mean, I was tempted to equip this one, but to be honest, I decided not to in the end. But we have beefed up his espionage and command and investigation. So he can basically pretty much do anything. Which is nice. I don't really need you to do anything apart from potentially, like, try and get the United States on side, because they're being
Standing by for
really just...
I will try to sway the public. Ready.
Yeah, the resistance seems to be fighting back, and I don't... Like, why? What's the point? I would love. You said a 6% chance. I feel like you might be an alien. So again, that's going to 23% chance. You know what? A 10%
Tracking
chance.
target.
Probably
Where
won't
to?
succeed. Worth a punt.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
At your service.
A reef. That's a 30% chance. What's that? 6. Oh, I really suspect he might be a naughty alien man. Maybe not. Maybe he's just a normal counsellor. But
I believe they'll stay loyal to the
there's
cause.
so much alien action going on down there. It just makes me very suspicious. Well, I still don't know who he is. Uzbekistan. I just am very suspicious. I'm tempted just to keep battering away at it. Feels like a real waste of ops. 10% chance.
Ready to go.
Let's be brutally honest here. Not great.
Surveilling target.
But
What's
3 10%, 4 10%.
Eyes on target.
I just look,
Ready
just
for
find out
orders.
who the fuck this guy is. Right? Might be.
Surveilling target.
Everyone, just pile
Ready
on.
for orders.
I want to know who he is.
We'll see what they're up to.
I mean, that's effective. Like that's 5 guys with 10% each. It's still not a great chance, but worth a little punt, isn't it? Guerrilla Warfare Project gain +2 unrest mission. +2 to unrest missions. Unrest increased by 3 on nations when they are conquered, and grants the following resource 20. Okay. Okay.
Tracking failed.
Okay.
I have new information.
Fucking found you, you bastard! There you are, you fucker! I knew it! Agents for the initiative have positively identified an intelligent alien operative in Abidjan region of the Ivory Coast who may attempt to target this being's missions before it goes into hiding. Damn fucking right we are. Damn fucking right
Nothing
we are.
unusual found.
It's a fucking
Tracking
alien,
failed.
love.
We've found nothing of note.
Seriously?
I am humbled to have been chosen for this once-in-a-lifetime experience. The things they can do up here are simply incredible. Their studies on the long-term effects of microgravity are fascinating, while the strides being made in combustion could revolutionize energy production back on Earth. Chancellor Li Qingdao comments while visiting the International Space Station.
Dating back to early space research efforts on board the International Space Station in the late 20th century, advances in biology, physics and chemistry have expanded the human understanding of concepts otherwise impossible to explore under normal terrestrial conditions. As space travel and long-term space habitation becomes more commonplace, we can study and ultimately respond to the myriad effects of microgravity on the human body, improve methods of growing food and generating oxygen, and even experiment with new power sources. Initially, this will involve the expansion of our orbital space stations, but as further breakthroughs are made, we'll be able to move ever further away from Earth's embrace. Mobile Space Science Lab. Well, hello Xenoform Alpha 1. You've got 12 espionage, no wonder you're so fucking hard to spot. If that is a defense. Also, we've got 11 security. Yeah, no wonder. No fucking wonder. Right, who is...
Ready to go.
Who is our best assassin boy? You've got 9 espionage. That is... You can do 2%. Can I detain the fucker? Okay, we can't detain him. We can only potentially assassinate him, but we can't... Even with 16 ops, it's still only 2%, which is not great. Maybe if we can, like, ID him.
Tracking target. Acknowledged.
Because we only got one... So if we can work out
Where do you need me?
what his stats are, I think each level investigation, like if we get more knowledge on him, it
Tracking
makes it
target.
easier to hit him.
Your orders?
But we might be doing this a little bit too early, but...
We'll see what they're up to.
Damn right
Reporting
we fucking
in.
will. You know what? Yeah, everyone just
Eyes on target.
pile on. I mean, he shouldn't be hard to spot. He's a fucking tentacle monster. Can we see anything about alien mission list? Anything there? Xenoform. Leave native alien biofilms scattered around this region. Time to subjugate native life, render humans more pliable, and eventually grow great herds of fauna that will hinder the human economy. Oh, I see your game. Gotta try and take down Wall Street, bitch. Although we managed to spot him, we're really struggling to... Oh. Nah, it's not too bad. It could be worse there. I'm tempted to keep trying. Is this... Who's our stabby boy? Oh, that's because
I'm here.
So it uses espionage. Yeah, it's minus 26, 3% if we use all of our ops. Got 9 espionage, 6 ops. But it's still plus 15 to minus 26. I think we might need to level up a little bit more. I don't think we're going to succeed at this current time, which is a bit of a ball ache. I just don't know how we could do it. National Reconnaissance. That's going to give it more boosts. And ooh, hello there. But you need to be a government, which isn't really that useful. We don't have anything. Oh, the FBI. Minus 250 monthly income? Jesus Christ, how much money do you guys give the fucking FBI? We only get 677 a month. It is for investigation though. Not that we can purchase it because we don't have the influence, but that would be nice. That would be very nice. What about you? We could give you the criminal traits, which is sometimes quite useful. I mean, we're not getting the criminal organizations, but I'm kind of tempted. Let's get it. Is there anyone else who needs to be leveled up? No. Okay. Oh, hello. You do have an additional administration. Interesting. Okay, none of that's going to help. What about this one? What does this do? Monthly income minus 3 gives you advise, but we've already got advise. I don't need that. More research. I'll take it. It's something. It's something. I think we're wasting our time trying to target this alien. I just don't think I've got the oomph to do it yet. I can barely fucking see the bastard. Is it worth it?
We'll see what they are up to.
I'm going to give it one more round.
I'm here. Eyes on target.
Ready for orders.
I think we
Initiating surveillance.
got catastrophically lucky actually spotting him in the first place.
Initiating surveillance.
Okay, we just can't spot him. I mean, I can barely spot him. Where's it getting out of control? Sorry. That's fine. Hang on.
Ready for orders. Gear up. Ready to go.
Oh, it would be in servant fucking territory, wouldn't it? Okay, we'll send you to deal with that. I think we just have to assume that we aren't going to be able to.
I will tell our story.
Won't be able to deal with this, unfortunately. He is just too hard to deal with. He's got to. I guess once our boys level up a little bit more, I think we'll be in a better spot. Still, at least we know that agents are wandering around and are causing problems. I mean, it's not necessarily good, but Good to know.
We'll make our appeal.
And at least we know what the buggers look like now. Also, I need to abandon nation. That's better. I keep abandoning it, but it seems it just keeps coming back.
Eyes up.
Probe arrives. A probe controlled by the initiative and arrived at Mars and completed its scans. We may, right. So we can see resources and holy shit, that's looking. It's looking pretty fucking good, isn't it? There's a lot of resources across the board. I mean, there's places there where you can get all of the resources. So pop in a hab on Mars. Seems pretty good. Alien base detected. Now the kingdom's answer to Lower Guinea. No, I'm good. Kingdom of Course declared war on Lower Guinea. That's not thing. Hello. Building stations, are we? Which is nice. We do have right. So what we can do now is we can go here and we can go. Oh yes, they're starting to build. They're starting to build stuff. Okay. So we can now pop that there. That's going to take 5 power. We have more power. That's fine. That is going to use all of our boost, though. However, my hope is now we have the resources, we can then use those resources to supply construction of other things. So if we can, like, get to Mars, then we can start, like, really, like, drawing in those resources. I mean, potentially we could... we have a look at the old moon. Is there anywhere? So, yeah. So I mean, getting those rare elements would be nice. I mean, none of these guys have access to water because I grab the only water on the moon. Sucks to be them. It's my water now.
The cause.
If it isn't ours,
it's somebody else's. And if it's somebody else's, sooner or later, they'll use it against us. That's why we have to take it, whether we need it or not. Colonel Hans Castillo, 5 moves ahead.
Still sounds like a fantastic chap. Between Mars and Jupiter, a trove of rocks full of valuable elements. They fall into 3 broad categories. Stony asteroids have some metals. Stony asteroids have some metals. Interesting. And also rare fizzles. Carbonara asteroids, full of pasta, are sources of volatiles, and metallic asteroids are rich in base and noble metals. Chance of water grow where asteroids are located further from the sun, while much further away than the moon and Mars. Their negligible gravity will allow us to construct catapults far more cheaply. Allows sending probes to the asteroid belt and construction of habitats there. Good.
We will never know if Lise Meitner and Otto Hahn even dreamed that their discovery of nuclear fission would one day be used to build spaceships. Let us hope, nevertheless, that we would have made them proud. Chancellor Li Qingzao, keynote speech at the Spaceport Summit.
When nuclear fission was discovered in 1938, few would have believed that we would one day use it to launch mankind in the vast endlessness of space. And yet, based on our foundational work in achieving nuclear fission in space, we now have created the first generation of solid core fission systems to power both habitats and spaceships. By using solid fuel made of heavy radioactive materials such as uranium dioxide or plutonium oxide, we can create a reactor that sustains the chain reaction even in 0G. The first fission reaction is activated by bombarding the solid fuel with slow-moving neutrons to overcome the binding nuclear force that holds the nucleus of the atom together. Obviously, I knew that. Releasing a flood of neutrons and energy as it breaks apart. This releases blah blah something, I don't know, science. This is an advancement that enabled new and larger habitats beyond Earth's orbit. Oh, that sounds exciting. And spaceship drives more powerful than ever before possible. Future fission systems will likely employ molten or gas core fuels, while our researchers believe will put us on a more even footing with the alien visitors. It increases global nuclear fission tech by 1, buffering the world against energy crisis, and we get molten core fission systems plus solid core fission reactor 1 and nuclear freighters. Oh, Don't know what that means. Sounds fun though.
We've got some intel on our...
It kind of looks like Humanity First and the Servants have just broken into all-out war. I keep getting requests from both sides to declare war on the other side, or like other countries. Basically, it looks like the Servants holds United Kingdom and Turkey, and like a few bits elsewhere, whereas Humanity First holds the European Union, Canada, and they've actually invaded a little bit down here as well. This used to be servant territory. It feels like they're actually declaring war on each other. It's like a proxy war. Like, Turkey is at war with Iran, and Iran is owned by Humanity First, whereas Humanity First declared war on Guani, Georgetown, and captured that. So basically, they're just tit for tatting, which is quite fun. Meanwhile, I'm sitting pretty in Russia and the United States. Tell you what I could actually do is currently the United States and Russia are kind of rivals, and we could actually change that. So I'm going to set
time to make
policy.
our move. Your orders?
Something like that. And who's doing that? What's your administration is actually very high. So you know what? You're going to advise the United States.
Offering assistance.
Dewey
Standing by for orders.
Ready to go.
He's got administration of 15, which is ludicrous. So he's also going to advise.
Lending my expertise.
At your service.
Let's have a look at the. I saw a Russian organization that increased administration, but I didn't have the influence to buy it, and the next time round it wasn't there. It really annoyed me. Such is life. Just gotta keep an eye on some good ones, I guess. And also for anyone leveling up. Arif is close to leveling up, so we'll keep an eye on him. He's kind of got all of our criminal organizations. He's got both the, I think this is the Russian mafia. I think that's another like mafia group. Basically, these two are just mafia groups, but they do give us some additional ops, which is good. That's nice. Not sure how they feel about being run by the Illuminati, but I guess if they don't know, it won't hurt them. So good.
Mission complete.
Can I? Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe it's done here. It is done here. Yeah. I can't really do anything there, so that was a waste. Also, I told someone else. I told two people to do it. So, what I can do here is I can actually turn the Eurasian Union to normal. Like that. So it's going to cost me a little bit of influence. I can't immediately go to ally, but after I think it's, what does it say? After a set amount of time. So if I do that,
Mission complete.
yeah, there wasn't any point doing that. That is
We'll be
fine.
ready for new orders soon.
So, come January 2025, I can move them to be allied. So we can ally the United States and Russia together. Which means, obviously, if someone declares war on one, we can... Oh, shit, son! Alien forces are attacking civilians in Calgary region of Canada, causing widespread damage. Authorities there are pledging to seek conciliation with the aliens to prevent further attacks. So, I guess this is probably because... Oh, shit, you just showed yourself. I wonder if that's because you did that. So, if you attack the aliens or the servants, they will retaliate. So if you stay undercover, if you're not opposing them, they won't really care. But like Humanity First is directly attacking the servants, and that is pissing off the aliens. So that's why, yes, we spotted them there. So that's why they're doing that. So like actually just going out there and shanking people. Brutal. Now, because you showed yourself, does that make it easier to see? We could go up to 50%, but what about assassination? Nope. 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 Our best lads. Oh shit, this the Federal Security Services. This is the one. This is the one. So I can get this. So that's going to give me. So this gives me. It's going to cost me 250, which is pretty brutal, but I can take it. But it's going to give me 2 influence and 2 ops, both good. It also gives Dewey more persuasion, more investigation, and additional administration and security. So he's pretty buffed. I could actually make him command. I don't think there's point in doing that. We could actually stick that on you. Is there anything that's going to give us additional bonuses? Probably not at the moment. Like, the command isn't bad. It's just going to make him very... I mean, the extra ops wouldn't be the worst thing. That would give us space mining. So let's go with that one. And we'll also grab that one. Okay. So Dewey, what a lad. He's got 21 administration. 25 I think is the max. So what an absolute fucking legend. I'm tempted to give you +1 investigation, but I think we're going to keep going for the administration because administration's just too bloody good. It's such, organizations are so powerful compared to pretty much anything else you can do with your councillors. Okay, so we're gonna now. I can't. What does Dewey have? Sorry, let's get rid of that.
Standing by for orders.
You've only got 7 investigation, which is less. But weirdly, you're better at it. What? Why? Okay, hang on. Your investigation's 7, right?
Reporting in.
Oh, no, your espionage is 9. Your investigation is much
At
lower.
your service.
Right. Okay. Yes. No, that makes sense. Right. Okay. I'm with it. We could make that like 50% chance. It does cost us 8 ops. That's a lot. I'm gonna go with 4. 38% chance.
Tracking target.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm here.
What's your investigation? 5. That's bad. Is anyone even close?
Ready for orders.
4, 4.
Standing by for
4.
orders.
Nope, we're all really
Acknowledged.
bad at investigation.
Ready.
We would make terrible X-Files people.
Surveying
Let's do a
target.
23% chance.
Ready.
Isn't the worst. Let's investigate the alien
Headed there
activity.
now.
That's going to cost us 5 ops.
Your orders?
We can try and increase that loyalty.
I'll
I
ensure
think.
their loyalty.
Yeah.
At your service.
And then we're just going to survey a location
Sitting a watch.
there. If we can potentially, like... Oh, he's fucked off. He's gone to the fucking United States.
Their loyalty remains questionable.
Does it? Oh, God. Success chance, 76.7. Rolled 77.
Initiating
Wow.
recon.
Okay. Now, because he moved to the United States, that made our chance a lot better because we control that region. So, if he stays there, we might be able to shank him, potentially. Good.
Surveillance complete.
Yeah. So, what are you fucking doing? You're abducting people. Stop abducting people, you big shits. Oh, God. What the fuck is this? Salamander shock troops. How have you got organizations? I guess you could take control of them. Extract counselor. Xenoform abductions. Coup. Okay, interesting. He's a survivor, so he gets +1 security. And a hard target. Yeah, no wonder. You are an absolute bastard. You've got 20 security. You're a nightmare to take down. Holy shit. Mysterious obelisk. Well, that's not concerning. Local explorers have happened upon a strange obelisk in the wilderness near Tashkent. The obelisk is a tall, vaguely pyramidal object with a surface of smooth, cold metal. People on the scene have reported hearing an eerie hum and feeling uneasy in the presence of the obelisk. This is certainly worth looking into in light of recent developments, but how should we go about it? Nuke it from fucking orbits. Order the obelisk demolished on the spot. Seal the area. So 50% chance nothing happens. 30% chance we get more stuff. We get more signs. 150 signs. So that's a 20% chance. That's a 30% chance of failure. But the 30% chance failure of here is just 100 money, and we've got 26.7 thousand. So I think we'll do this. Okay. Guess nothing happens. Yeah, no, we found him. Yeah. Yeah, no, we found him.
Guess what we found?
Really, it was an alien, the big tentacle face. Was it? God, they're really building up them stations, aren't they? Okay, right. Stabby McStab. What's our success chance? 0? 1%. That's... We've got intel. Still, minus 33%. There's no way in hell we can fucking stab that guy. He's just going around abducting people and probing them, and there's literally nothing we can do about it. It's very upsetting. So many fucking organizations. Jesus. I guess we could get a little bit more science. Is that really going to help us? Probably not. What are we researching at the moment? So we're getting the Xenoflora defoliants, just in case they get up to anything. That's going to take us quite a little while. But I feel like it's a good idea to try and grab that ASAP. Right. So we need to deal with these abductions, and I think this guy is just going to be too difficult to take out, unfortunately.